Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with the Boatman. Alright, so I said we'd be working on the Guardian Farm and maybe investigating the abandoned mine shaft over there. Well, the abandoned mine shaft is about 20 pieces long, 20 blocks long, and that's it. Doesn't go anywhere. So, but yeah, behind me in the shulkers and chests should be everything we need in order to finish one tower. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started on that. And the first thing we want to do is I want to bust these out. And we're going to put magma blocks in there. And this will be the killing floor. And yeah, I know I've got a lot to clear out down below, but that's okay. I want to get this set up first. And then we will be putting in some glass. Going all the way up. I didn't want to knock that down. Oh well. That's okay, I know where it goes. Alright. And I have everything marked with the center. Oh, come on, be careful. I keep forgetting we have instant mine right now, but so I have to be real careful. And we're going to have two towers. One here and then one over there for guardians to spawn in. So, and this is how we're going to get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this floor put in. I'm going to end up getting hurt a little bit. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'm going to bring you back after I got the floor laid in, and then we'll start working down below, putting in the redstone with the hopper mine carts, then we'll come up, build the tower. Before I fill it with water, we'll do the collection area, because it's going to collect from both towers, and it's going to put it right over here. We're going to have a row of the chests over here that are getting filled. I don't know if I'm going to put a filter on it then. And then I'm thinking about putting in possibly a squid farm if it works, but I don't think it will. I'll get guardians in there, which is okay too, because it'll actually help kill the squid. So, but yeah, let me get this put in, and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Alrighty, so I got the magna blocks put in. Laid out the base. This is the choice, the colors that I decided to go with the base, with the dark prismarine, light blue glass, prismarine block, and the sea lanterns around the base. Now the rest of it is going to look a little different, but I think this looks really good as a base because you're going to be able to look in, see the guardians dying on the magma blocks. So, and I put up the scaffolding. That's as tall as the towers are going to be, which is one block below the ocean level. So we should be able to get a bunch of spawns. And what I'm going to attempt to do, which is going to be really interesting, is put in some tripwires all along here to stop the water from coming all the way down. Because we're going to put ice at the top, break it, so there's downflowing water coming down the tower. But I need something to stop the water here, so I could either use fence gates or the tripwires. And I'm almost inclined to use the fence gates because I know they will stop the water. But then I need to find a color that kind of matches up. And in order to find that, would be a little bit tougher. I mean, we have the blue, the warp stem, not the warp stem, one of the nether woods that is the bluish color. I may go harvest a bunch of that and see if that works. But I'm going to have to lay in blocks going all the way across in order to do this in some sort of a pattern. And then I have to remove those blocks just so I don't, either that or I can just take a potion and walk on the magma blocks. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Yeah. So let me go, since I have now changed my mind about the blocks I'm using, I'm going to go need to harvest a bunch of wood from the nether. So as soon as I'm done with that, I'll be back, guys. Well, alrighty, we're back. It's the next morning, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I just went ahead and finished this. I really like the way this turned out. You know, got 5 blocks in between, so it's only a really spawning area. It only has the 18 layers of water, but I have been getting drops. I stayed AFK, went to sleep. As you can see, we got drops in the tank. They're coming down to the bottom slowly. You know, this is not an overpowered farm, but it is getting some drops. So as you can see, we're getting some nice stuff. We're even getting some ink squid, ink sacs in there. That's just kind of a weird one. We're getting tropical fish in the tank. But hey, we're in the ocean, so why wouldn't we get tropical fish? So what I want to do today is go ahead and finish the other tower. As you can see on my hotbar, I have some slime balls. Yeah, discovered something else last night and earlier this morning. And marked out with the prismarine blocks, we have a slime chunk. It extends one beyond the glass, but I figure I can dig this down. Considering that slimes are part of the hostile mob cap, every time they spawn, it takes away from the spawning here, and will take away from the spawning there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this down to where it won't affect that. Eventually, I don't know if I'm going to start digging on that today. I want to get the other tower done. As you can see, I have all the rails with the hopper mine carts going back and forth, picking up all the drops from above. Then they get shuffled into, they get dropped off over here into the hoppers, into the chests. Line of hoppers coming down here. And as you can see, I have a dispenser spitting the drops into the water stream. The water stream goes up and gets distributed across the top of the other chests upstairs, which are all now encased and look somewhat pretty. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to bring it down into the same dispenser, so there's only a single stream going up. I think that'll make it handy. I have this set on a nice clock. It hasn't backed up. It didn't back up at all. We'll see what happens when I get the other tower going. Oh, here we go. Another slime. Yeah. Hi, guy. You gotta go. You gotta go. I didn't want you. I want your fishy buddies. Yeah, so already a stack of slime balls. So, but yeah, this is, I think, the only slime chunk in the area. I haven't seen slimes anywhere else. So maybe I can make a slime farm out of this. Like I said, got to dig it down to keep them from taking away from the mob cap up here. I need to better get a, I better sleep. Otherwise I'm going to get attacked by phantoms. Oh boy. It's still early. It's not as early as 2:30 in the morning, but it's early enough. I haven't finished even my first cup of coffee yet. So, but I didn't record in the middle of the night because I didn't want to wake anybody in the house up. Because my son's room is right next to the area where I record in, and daughter's is across the hall. So yeah, I didn't want to wake anybody up by sitting here talking, because I don't know if they can hear me or not. As you can see, I ran out of beef too, so I'm onto the cod that I had laying around over here. So we're going to go, and I'm going to start working on this one, get it all hooked up, see if we can get this other tower working just as well as this one does. This one works real well, I think. It's not overpowered, but this one should help get that. Oh, I thought I had another slime, and it's the prismarine block down there. Okay. All right, but yeah, so we could end up with 2 farms here, real easy. Maybe a third in the corner, maybe to try and do a squid farm. Considering they're part of the passive mob cap, I could put those 2 style farms in the same place, and it wouldn't affect the spawn rate for either one. So, but yeah, we're going to get started on this one. I'm going to get the camera count on, and I'm going to do a time lapse for that tower. Alrighty, and there you go. Completed tower number 2. Still have to do the water in it and the tracks underneath. Let's take a look at it. Let's go swing around on the boat cam and see what it looks like from all the angles. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. You know, the 2 towers together look really nice. One nice thing about it is I can have one central AFK spot. And, oh, more slimes. Okay. Alright. But yeah, it looks really clean. I'm probably going to change this upper edge over here to the prismarine instead of the tuft. I just like that little extra topper on top. I may only do the outside
because as you can see, I had to cover the whole top of your farm, get more spawns that way. So, but this is what we're gonna roll with. So, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna finish this up off camera, just so you know, because the tracks underneath can be a pain. The whole routing system is real simple, and then putting the ice in for the downward water streams. And then when we come back, I will have 2 towers. Hopefully, both of them spawning. So we'll be back, folks. And as you can see, we're getting spawns in both towers. So that is a good thing. Because I just saw some spawn over in this one, and you can see we still got some bouncing around on the floor in there. So yeah, this thing is going to work. And I'm liking it. I'm going to close in this back over here along the base, leave a door in to be able to get to the redstone and that. Just because the slimes keep jumping up and jumping in there. So, but yeah, we'll get to that, and then I'll figure out what to do with the slimes. So, oh yeah, we're getting some good spawns right now. Oh, it's night, so I would imagine there's some drowned out there taking up the mob cap and some stuff in some caves down below, which I have to go look for. Alrighty, we'll be back. Alrighty, folks, so I used the camera account to do a little cheaty and check out the caves down below. They are either waterlogged or they are lush caves, and they are lit up totally by the glowberries. There's some axolotl down there, but they're passive. Some glow squids, but that's about it. So I think all in all, this is going to be about the rates we get. But you know what? I noticed I derped this up a little bit. I put this one here on this one, but on the other one, I reversed it. Yeah, I'm not tearing that down. I don't think they have to be symmetrical, but they look good. But yeah, I'm getting drops out of both towers, and I'm liking this. So that checks one big project off the list. Getting this done. I still have to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with the rest of this. I may actually build an AFK at the top of this tower, just so I'm a little bit down so I can see that tower. Because when I'm back there, this blocks the view pretty bad. So, but yeah, this is what we're going to leave it at. And, you know, like I said, probably build the AFK spot up there. And then figure out what we want to do with the rest of this building. But for now, the farm is up and running. Oh, let me get that out of there. That fell down. So did that. So, and there's more tropical fish in that one again. I saw them. So, but hey, we're doing good. Let me put this stuff where the others are. Now it's time to get this all back, get it all cleaned up and organized and put away. So, but that is what I'll do with that all off camera because that's really boring. So more boring than placing blocks. But yeah. Oh, how in the heck did you get out? Where did you get out at? Where did you get out? I saw you hopping around out here. Yeah, how did you get out of there? I gotta figure that out real quick. You fell down from somewhere. Where did you actually spawn in the glass? Because I'm not seeing any leakage. Let's take a look at the top. Thought I had this thing watertight. Yeah, there's no holes up here, so it must have spawned like half in, half out. That's kind of wild. You know, because as you go around, there's no water pouring down the outside. Or did I have a hole in the glass down here where I got out earlier? Yep. All right. Found it. Now I can fix it real quick. Get that all plugged up. Forgot that I punched a hole in there so I could get out. All right. Don't want them hopping around outside the farm. Alrighty, guys. So at this point, I'm going to call this an episode. So be good to yourself. Be good to others. And have a great couple of days.